Hey everyone, my name is Phil.
I'm Erika.
And today we're watching The Bear, Season 4, Episode 1. Let's dive in.
Yum.
Flashback? It looks kind of like grainy. Yep, flashback.
See this so differently now. Shane.
What if I wanted to open a restaurant?
What the fuck is that? Why a restaurant?
Why not a restaurant?
Look, you already have a restaurant.
Every one of our good memories, they happen in restaurants, right? All this good shit, it happened to us in restaurants because restaurants are special places, right? Right? They go to restaurants to celebrate, to relax, to not have to think about anything else for a minute. You know, even Dad.
I mean, Dad.
I don't know, the only time I can remember him being even remotely happy was when he would talk about that Irish place.
It smelled like a dumpster. It was fucking hell.
Oh, he loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know anything.
Yeah, it's interesting. Didn't even question it.
Yeah.
Well, everybody loves restaurants. Even assholes.
I don't know, man. I'm in a restaurant every single fucking day of my life, and I've definitely met thousands of people who definitely do not love restaurants.
It's fucking hard, right? It's fucking hard.
No
and
fucking
that's what makes it special, right? And not everybody can do it, but I can do it. Mike. Right? We could take care of people. We could make it calm. We could make it delicious. We could play good music.
Come for them.
Yeah.
People would want to come in
The
there
guests.
to celebrate. They'd want to come in there after they had great days, and they'd want to come in there even more after they had shitty ones.
Wow.
It's so profound what a restaurant is.
Yeah.
You don't even think about it.
So true.
Because all those things he's saying are true.
So true.
You and me.
We could call it Mikey's.
Oh. Shed a tear, Mikey.
I think I got a better one.
Oh, you think it happened or it was a flashback?
I think it was a
dream?
flashback. Yeah.
It's holding the paper.
Hmm.
What's it say?
You know, what would you do if you were stuck in one place and every day was exactly the same and nothing that you did mattered?
Have you ever seen Groundhog Day?
No.
Neither have I assume that's it.
Shockingly.
Oh, jeez. Oof.
Baroness said they had to go to.
What is culinary dissonance?
Oh man, no. He's been texting
Oh my
Mikey.
Hey.
This is the next day.
Probably.
Anybody read newspapers anymore?
Well, he also got it on his phone. Oh, wow.
This girl rolled her eyes.
I imagine they would have texted that
You
night.
have to be a little more specific.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
wow.
The Trib ate here 3 times at 3 different restaurants.
The food sounded good.
Sometimes they didn't like the chaos, and yeah, frankly, I don't know if I do either. I think you needed to be talented.
Hmm.
You would be just as good. You would be great. Maybe even better of, a cook without this need for, mess. I can feel you shutting down. You can feel it in this place. I have no idea, where you are.
I don't like dysfunction.
Okay, well, what do you like?
I like this.
Okay, that was, maybe the most miserable delivery of someone liking something, I think, ever.
What a city. You're waiting for
There
it.
she is.
How about you stare at it for one more minute and then we throw it away?
But again, who's reading newspapers anymore?
Yo.
I mean, I know it matters to them. I know it matters to them. But I just say not as many
The
people.
same version is probably online.
Yeah, that's fair. Aww.
Let's go.
Aww.
Let's go.
Sir,
What's going on out here?
Ma'am, sir.
creating opportunity.
Review loved your sandwiches. Nice work.
They like it other things too.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Still no answer. Yo, you have to move on at this point. Like, you're already...
He wants her that bad.
I know, but like, you want someone that wants to be there, no? Like, it's getting... Like, he's already making decisions about the restaurant
Yeah.
without the input from the head chef.
Review said the pasta was late all 3 visits. I've been
I think so.
fucking up.
Crazy, they
We're
came
in
3
new system.
times.
I gotta get my head in the game. I gotta focus. I gotta get faster. You know, take some of the positive, take some of the negative.
Good system, sir.
System, baby.
System.
Wow, she really grew on me.
Hi.
Her character development.
Why are you plugging a clock into the wall?
Props are proving to be effective.
Anybody
How much
read
time is
anything
left?
good lately? It's displaying 1,440 hours. Anybody know how long that is?
3 months.
2 months.
Fuck me.
Neff, I don't know what you're worse at, math or calling people back. The clock is telling you officially how much money we have left.
Okay.
Okay.
We've got 10 months to pay you back, right?
9 months.
Jesus Christ.
When that clock shows 0, this restaurant needs to cease operations.
What do they think this conversation was going to be?
Yeah. Makes sense.
I'm really sorry.
Am I wrong though in thinking that 2 months is actually a pretty good parachute?
Yeah, I agree.
No, you're both right. Okay, parachute, for which we owe a great deal of praise to the gentleman running the beef window, because that business is shockingly rocking.
What's making our parachute unhealthy?
Yeah, full of holes.
What kind of holes are we talking about?
Fucking bazooka-sized holes, courtesy of Chicago fucking trip.
Well, there were nice words.
Absolutely, but there were also words like confusing and show-offy.
And dissonance.
And dissonance. Tell me, Nicholas, what does that word mean to you personally?
Harmonically fuck, James.
Right.
Computer.
Real quick, if you're enjoying watching this video, do us a favor and consider hitting that subscribe button.
We've got so much more on the way, and subscribing really helps the channel.
Yep, and don't forget to hit that bell for all the notifications so you never miss a video that we drop. All right, back to the reaction.
Unless there's a marked difference, like a giant fucking difference. Like, holy shit, that changes everything. That's a gigantic
Like a
fucking
hockey
change.
stick.
If that doesn't
Exponential
happen,
growth.
this is this. Clock runs out. You closed a month ago.
Oh.
Is this real?
I'm so sorry, darling. I gotta put the restaurant back on the market, try and recoup something.
I like to bring about the inevitable instantly, unlike my partner over here,
the
who would
fuck up, will
drag
ya?
the thing
Please be
along
quiet.
like a kid's wagon that doesn't have its wheels on it anymore.
They're suggesting.
No, not suggesting.
Suggesting.
Telling.
They're telling us that we're gonna have to close the restaurant because after that point.
Be like beating a dead horse.
This, just like we practiced.
Oh.
I read that article very carefully. There was a lot of truth in that article. Some bullshit, but also a lot of truth. I've been doing a lot of work on myself. I don't think that's a secret. And
Oh.
it made me realize that I'm dropping the ball. All right? There's no excuse.
Wow.
That man
This
came in
guy.
3 times. I should have
This
known it. Not
guy.
because he's a critic, because he's a repeat guest. There's
Right,
no excuse for that.
right.
And I am very, very
Richie, stop.
sorry.
Hold on.
for
I'm
that.
trying to tell you it's my fault.
Yeah, but you're
and
not
I'm trying
listening to me.
apologize. No,
You're
no,
not
no,
listening.
you're
This
not
is
listening.
the reason.
Yeah.
Everybody quit. I needed to replace them. That's science.
Who quit?
Eric, Debbie, and David.
Who the fuck are Eric, Debbie, and David?
It's fucking dissonance, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. What about when we get the star?
If.
You need more than 2 months for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I feel like they would, especially after a review like that. Who's gonna come back
Yeah.
within 2 months?
Yeah, as strange as it
They have
seems,
to catch their cycle, too.
we're gonna get the star.
Well, you got
You gotta do something
that amount of
different.
time to get it.
So I imagine it's
Yo.
like it's a cycle that they do it in, right? Because they have to
Right.
announce them all
Yeah.
together.
You're Chuck.
Oh, I don't know.
I want to let you know that we got a robot, so nobody freak out when you see it riding around outside. Chucky delivers. I got a free with a delivery app.
Oh, free.
Excellent work.
Nice work.
Carry on.
They're free.
So, just so we're clear,
That's so
nobody
funny.
didn't spend any more money, right?
Chuck's buying droids.
It was free.
Free.
Fucking gratis.
Look,
Gratis.
I'm not hiring anybody else. Okay?
This is it.
Anybody else? Who'd you hire?
Non-negotiables.
Okay.
So,
Let's go.
what seems to be the biggest issue?
Yo! Wow. That's a good.
Wow, Richie. Richie's a real one for this.
We're gonna communicate without saying anything.
How do we do that?
If I'm making direct eye contact and I make this motion, you come to me.
How do I know that you're looking at me?
Because he's looking right at you.
Thank you, Gary.
I'm gonna cry right now.
That's dope.
Good?
I love this.
What happens if a four-top cancels day of, like happened just fucking now?
It's fine. We're overbooked.
We don't overbook.
I know, I do.
Let's go.
Computer, your chart suggests midweek we average 2 no-shows a night, so I'm gonna overbook by 2 tables.
Yeah, what do you do if everyone shows?
They call that a champagne problem.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to cry. I don't know why it's gonna be so emotional. I'm so happy.
Let's go.
Green means we're on time, red means we're behind.
Ain't good but bad.
You got it.
Huh? I wonder if these are real tactics that they use
Maybe,
at like
yeah.
We're also gonna have a timing problem.
Michelin star restaurants.
Once, but we need each course out under 3 minutes. You're my clock. What do you say, chef?
Yes, chef.
You have to think about that when designing the menu too, right?
Oh
Everything has
my
to be cooked,
gosh.
cookable within 3. It's a lot of pressure.
Marcus, you
Girl,
prepped for
don't
tonight?
crack. You got this.
Sounds like Marcus needs extra hands at pastry. Can somebody back him up?
I'm there.
Thank you, Tina.
That kind of efficiency doesn't seem cost effective.
Wow.
Oh, we'll spend less and spend better.
Like in theory.
Like
Wow.
in theory.
Fucker. I'm on Expo. Richie, Neil, Gary, Renee, and Garrett, you're out front. Everybody else back here.
Let's
7 hours to
freaking
service, 2 hours to beef
go.
window. Every second counts. Let's get to work.
Oh my gosh. I'm in
Wow.
love. I'm in love with her.
That's great.
Oh my gosh.
You good, chef?
Yes, chef. Thank you.
I imagine
Listen.
they were ready to get poached by the other guy too.
Doors.
Huh.
Almost there, chef. 1 minute.
Oh man, there's a lot of reds.
Hopiette of Dover sole,
Pick up 6 canapé.
has a beautiful, flaky, delicate texture.
What does this cost?
Lamb dragging hard.
Cost?
Time?
Airport lamb chop to sub
Oh, like
veg.
less?
Marcus, need
Revenues,
medium yeast
maybe.
for beef.
I'm walking 2 more peach cakes.
He's slipping, eh?
Yeah.
4 cavatelli, 1 gluten-free to peak 3.
We got 6 more after this, and then we're good.
Order in 6, 1 no shellfish.
Let's go.
Thank you, chef.
Gotcha.
Oh gosh.
Oh wow.
Run the next one. Run the next one.
Yeah, we will. We will.
Wow.
But let's talk about this one.
Christopher.
That was a great episode.
Yeah.
To get us back into it, but
I feel like, so we knew, I guess, the inevitable. I think we were like 80% sure, maybe 99% sure that it wasn't a good review. But
Yeah.
since we didn't see it, we didn't know for sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't want to speak for myself.
Yeah, we're just talking about us.
Yeah. So yeah, so to see that it was confirmed, and I love that right away. It was just a comeback, like right away. Just like get right back into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder if that decision to bring in those people was made after the review, or if that was already in the works. Because like he was already talking to them, and they were all partying together.
Probably after. I think it's after.
Right. Yeah.
Which would have been the night before, maybe the weekend. I don't know.
Because it would have
Maybe the
been a
night
bounce
before.
back kind of story anyway. Because they all knew the restaurant wasn't where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Right. They were like, yeah, it was just chaos. It was hectic. It was messy. But it's wild that reviewer came in 3 times.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
That's great. I do like that. That there's.
That actually gives some grace. Like, okay, maybe not the first time, maybe not the
Yeah.
second time.
And I wonder if
time's the charm.
that's how it's normally done, because after one experience, like
That's fair.
any
yeah.
night can be bad, like just because,
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
so I do enjoy the fact that they actually gave it multiple visits.
Mm-hmm.
But I like what Richie said. It's like I should have known But like, it doesn't matter that he was a reviewer, he was a repeat customer. And that alone would have been enough for me to be like, you need to be treated special.
Man, I'm just proud that Richie stepped up and was the first one,
Accountability?
to say it
Yeah.
in front of everybody, like, hey, this isn't my fault.
like
I'm
free
like, why did it
practice.
take so cute.
Yeah.
Like, okay, one thing for Carmi to say, we know he's working through some stuff, but like for Richie to like, man, his growth, I'm so proud. For him to just step up and say it boldly. I'm a little upset at Carmi. He didn't let him finish. Like, just let the man finish. I know you guys have something
That's a
noble.
family thing.
You know you have something noble to say too. Just wait till he's done.
Yeah. I don't know.
So
Sorry, go ahead.
good. Nothing, just that, and then to hire non-negotiables. I was like, who is
Yeah.
it? And then
That was
literally
a great
to just
reveal.
that was the most epic reveal.
Because it was like all you need to do was see them, and you knew, okay, we know exactly what's gonna happen. Like they're, and that's
'cause they're the
such a
real
great way to reveal that. But I love the dynamic of that room when they were like telling them what's gonna be happening in the next 2 months. Like every part of that made sense to me.
Yeah,
Like
straight up.
the numbers, people, they were being harsh, but they were being 100% logical.
Yeah.
Like nothing that they were saying was like unfair.
Yeah.
Right. And they were also listening. Right. They're like, this is what we can do in this time. Like when the new hires came in and they were like telling them all these things, they're just like, hey, that makes sense
That
on
sounds
paper.
great in theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get it done. And they're super practical. They're like, you got a robot? It was free. Great job.
Yeah.
Right. That's the name of the game for them. Like that's the role they play. They have to
and
be
it's
numbers.
fair. Yeah.
Right. And then like they're not, the food people. They're the numbers people. So that I love that they're showing that dynamic. And I wonder if like how intense those kind of conversations actually are in real life at restaurants of this caliber. Right. I assume it would be pretty. Yeah, because like the margins are already so thin, like you have to have numbers conversations all the time.
Yeah.
So I like that they include that and that they were fair. 2 months doesn't sound like, I don't imagine you can, like how do you get a star in 2 months?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like when you have
who's gonna come back?
need them to have to start coming within the next week or so. Like I don't
know.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I mean, I guess they could come 3 nights in a row. Not the same person.
I
But
guess.
maybe like 3 different people.
But and maybe they do like off-season Michelin star awards. Like, but every time I've seen them do Michelin star awards, it's like at a ceremony and they do a bunch of them like in this area.
And then they all get announced.
Yeah.
And it's a while till they get announced again.
So maybe they'll just do it in a way where it's like, it just so happens that at the end of their 2 months, that's when they're awarding stars in the Chicago area. Like something like that.
Yeah.
And that'll be like the pinnacle of the season. Okay, cool.
Man, but it goes to show, like, that is why, I forget what the restaurant they were working at last, but that's why it was #1.
Yeah.
For so freaking long, you have these key people.
I know.
So exciting.
It's going to be interesting to see this because you can already see Marcus and Tina struggling. Yeah. And I wonder, like, yes, you need to get to this level, but they also are coming into a new environment where there is an established culture. Maybe it was like bad, but I feel like there has to be something in between. Like they can't bring their 3-star Michelin restaurant to the Bear. Like it's not the same thing, right? Like they can't, or I don't know.
No, it's not.
I can see both because like they're trying to get there.
You can see though how she's trying to close the gap.
Can you? How?
Well, she was saying like, oh, so like Marcus needs help at pastries. Can someone step up? Or like she's the one trying to call like. They seem like people who know that, like things that, whatever, like crap happens. Crap doesn't sound as satisfying as happens.
Yeah.
But like things happen. Yeah, like plates falling, and it's like that's normal. You just prepare for it. Someone is like, I don't know, Marcus's mom just passed away. Someone's gonna have an off day. I feel like people who've been in the restaurant industry for that long and have been at the #1 spot for so long, she must know how to like. That must just be normal for her. Like, okay, we know how to support in literally every single area. That is why we are the best. So I imagine there must be some kind of strategy for that, unless it just happens so consistently, no matter what you try to do to help support this person, then at that point it's like, okay,
because I think that's what
you're
they're
not there.
kind of angling towards, where it's like they're not meeting the standard, but it's like, what are we trying to build? Like, how are we, like, are their methods the same? Like, can they be applied 100% the same in any restaurant that you go to? Like if that's the case, then fine. Like whatever. Then this is the standard they have to get to. Like the chefs have to get to.
Obviously they're more elevated here.
Right? No. But what I'm saying is like because like if they're bringing the exact same systems, the exact same hand signs that they had from the restaurant here, like it doesn't. I guess it doesn't make sense unless you bring in better people or people who are willing to do that system.
I think people are willing here. Everyone here wants it.
Yeah. I'm just wondering is like, is that the only way to get to an elevated place? And that's why I'm like, because they're obviously going to go down this path where they're not going to do well with it. And I wonder if that means they have to leave, like these chefs have to leave because they're not good enough, or we have to change and meet them where they are. And then like still have high expectations for what we want to output, but it can't be this rigid. But I don't know. Like excellence has
it's not
a
as
template.
I mean, I think I don't know about rigid. I feel like they are at this level and they're trying to do what they can to help these people level up in a short period of time. Because I feel like we even saw it with Tina when she was like really slow. I feel like we saw Sid like timing her. Was that what was happening? Timing her while she was like peeling
in this episode?
Lemons. Yeah. There was like a short cut there where like she was with her while she was like prepping stuff or
maybe, yeah.
I don't know. And it was after she saw that like, okay, it's not as fast. So yeah, maybe there's more that they can do to kind of help support.
Maybe, because I could also see that kind of scene. I can also see that like what they did with Ibra at the culinary school. He was trying. They showed him trying, and then ultimately he quit.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't do it.
He got discouraged.
So like that kind of scene of her like trying and getting there, it can be seen both ways.
Yeah.
Like her leveling up, or
it could be like Richie's, who started from like I don't care about no effing forks to being like top tier.
Right. So they're trying
in a short period of time.
They're just trying to fork everybody.
They're trying to fork everybody.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. So I mean, like if Richie could do it, Marcus, Tina, you got this.
I think what helps, like in terms of buy-in, is that clock in the back of the restaurant. Like they know, like they can't mess around.
Yeah, that's their version of every second counts.
Yeah, like they have no more uncertainties.
Yeah.
It's like, this is what happens if we don't get to this level. So if you want to try something else or something different, like go somewhere else. Like this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Because we don't have time. Yeah, I guess that gives them a bit more authority in that, and like the drastic change of things. And who knows, maybe like seeing them do things like this, and as long as like that curve starts going up a little bit, maybe that'll be enough to give them a bit more time. Because at the end of the day, because the purse strings are Cicero and computer, they can change their minds about that timeline, right? But they just have to see evidence.
Yeah,
like actual
and Cicero's
financial evidence.
Actually seems very generous because computer was trying to be like, listen, he's trying
a month ago.
Yeah. Cicero's just really like, it's because you guys are family. But computer's like, this should have been done.
Yeah, a month ago, not even today. 2 months from now is when you're getting. Like that's like super generous.
Yeah.
Right. So. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But we are seeing, obviously, before things get better, like there's still going to be a lot of burn, and it's still on the downward trend. So
what's the thing going down?
Revenue, I think. Like the money that they have.
Oh.
Right? Because the things that they're doing are still burning. Eventually, they need to go up. And it was starting to level out a little bit, but we'll see. There's still a lot of time.
Got it.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. We back. That was a great first episode. Hopefully you're enjoying watching with us. If you do want to watch ahead, we have all of these on our Patreon in the full uncut format, so you could always watch that there. Otherwise, we will see you here for the next one. Peace.